Hello, students. How are you? Hope all of you are doing well. I'm with you to share the model answer of a cue card. It is easy, so you can speak it in a much more effective way. The cue card is talk about a toy you liked in your childhood. एक टॉय के बारे में बात कीजिए जो आप बचपन में जिसे पसंद करते थे. So the sub points are what was it, ये क्या था, मतलब आपको इसका नाम बताना. You have to tell the name of that person, the thing, who gave it to you, who gifted it to you, and third point is how often did you play with it, आप इसके साथ कब कब खेलते थे. So what could be the answer, like what was it? It could be anything as per your choice. So I have selected a wooden car. Wooden का मतलब है लकड़ी की बनी हुई. And you can talk about the color, you can talk about its body parts, like there was a wooden driver in it. It had a boot. इसकी एक डिक्की है जिसमें सामान रखते हैं. लाइट्स के बारे में बात कर सकते हैं. You can talk about its tire, like wooden tire. Who gave it to you? Generally parents give the gifts to children, or some relatives also give. So my parents gave it on my 5th birthday, on my 4th birthday, on my 7th birthday. So whatever you want to say. And next one is, how often did you play with it? So children, you know that children love to play with the toys every day. So I played with it daily with my friends, with my cousins, or with my siblings. And yes, we will also discuss the follow of this cue card at the end. But before we start, I would like to give you some vocabulary which could be used in this particular cue card. What is that? Inseparable. Inseparable. What do you mean by inseparable? जिसको अलग ना किया जा सके. So we can use it in this one, inseparable. Children and toys are inseparable. उनको अलग नहीं किया जा सकता. They are inseparable. Okay, you can say fascinated. Fascinated का मतलब है किसी चीज को बहुत ज्यादा पसंद करना. So what you can say? Children are always fascinated about the toys. Possessive could be a new word for you. Possessive होता है जिस चीज के ऊपर हम अपना हक जताते हैं और उसको दूसरों के साथ शेयर नहीं करना चाहते. बच्चे, children are very possessive about their toys. They do not want to give it to anybody. They do not want to share it with the others. And the one is got repaired. It is a bit different sentence structure. Suppose it was damaged, it was broken by somebody, and you got it repaired. Got it repaired. It is a bit different subject sentence structure. So use it. And yes, nostalgic memories, पुरानी यादें, and remind me of, याद करवाती है, याद दिलाती है. और you can use the word part with. आदमी का किसी निर्जीव चीज से जुदा होना. I shall never part with it. मैं से कभी जुदा नहीं हूंगा. पार्ट फ्रॉम इंसान का इंसान से जुदा होना, और पार्ट विद इंसान का किसी और चीज से जुदा होना, जैसे आपकी ये वुडन कार है. So let's start how we can answer like this. The model answer could be like this. Toys and children are inseparable. In childhood, almost every child loves to play with the toys. And I was also very fascinated by the toys in my childhood. I had a number of toys, but here I would like to talk about a toy which was very close to my heart, and it was my first important toy. It was a wooden car. It was a wooden car, and it was gifted by my parents on my 4th birthday. I loved it. It was painted in red and white color. It had four wooden tire. It had a wooden driver in it. It had a boot space. And yes, it had four lights, two front light and two rear light. I was very fond of it. I used to play with it all the time. And I became very special at that time because none of my friends had this kind of toys. So I became very special. All the children wanted to come to me, wanted to become my friends because they wanted to play with my toys. So I became really very special. And because of this, sometimes they shared their very important toys with me. So everything was going on and we used to play with it every day, sometime in our home, sometime in the street and sometime in our neighbors' homes. One day, one of my friend took it and he broke its tire. So I was very upset and I did not eat food until it was got repaired. जब तक इसको रिपेयर नहीं करवाया गया मैंने खाना नहीं खाया and after that I never gave it to anyone. Even today, I have it in my showcase. Whenever I see it, it reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of my parents' love for me. It reminds me of my siblings, my friends, and so it is very close to my heart. I shall always keep it with me. I shall never part with it. So this was a toy which was really very special in my childhood. So this is what you can say and you may add something more. Okay, so let's go for the follow-ups. The first follow-up is, what is the difference between boys and girls toys? लड़कों और लड़कियों के toys में क्या फर्क होता है? So you can start it with a catchy sentence that we are living in the 21st century and the gender differences are disappearing. Gender differences are disappearing. But still there are certain differences. If we talk about the girls are really very soft-hearted and they like to play with the soft toys like teddy bear, like Barbie doll or kitchen sets. And if we talk about the boys, they like to play with other type of toys. They like to play with electronic cars. They like to play with guns. They like to have tractors. So this kind of toys. So there is a basic difference between this. It is because of their intrinsic nature, natural nature. Okay, second question is, do you think toys really help in children's development? क्या टॉयज बच्चों की डेवलपमेंट में हेल्प करते हैं? Yes, you can say yes. The toys help in children's development. The very first thing which they learn sharing and caring. They develop the habit of caring or sharing with others. They give their toys to others and others give their toys with them. So they learn the skill of sharing and caring. They learn several other things from toys, like they learn the shapes of the objects, colors of the objects, and even the names of the object, or they learn several other things. So I think that toys help children in their development, in their overall development. Does modern technology have an influence on the toys? क्या modern technology का toys के ऊपर influence है? Yes, modern technology has a great influence on toys. When modern technology was not there, all the toys were really very simple. They were made of wood or fabric, clothes. But now, because of the advancement, they are really very high tech. Like they are electronic toys and there are many functions in it. Like we have remote controlled cars, aeroplanes, which we can uh, use or play with the help of remote cars. And secondly, they are really very expensive as well. So technology has a great influence on the modern toys. Have we lost our hand skills? क्या हमारी hands हाथ से काम करने की जो skill थी वो खत्म हो गई है? Yes, definitely up to great extent. When technology was not there, people used to do a number of jobs with their own hands. They used to stitch, they used to sew the clothes, they used to make almost all the things by their hand. But after the invention of modern machines, now almost every work is done with the help of machines. So I think that we have lost the hand skill. The best example could be we all used to write with the pen, but now we have started typing on laptop and computer. So that art is gone somewhere. What type of toys are popular in India? Toys, there is a wide variety of toys, and different children like to have different toys as per their taste. So electronic toys are there, soft toys are there, expensive toys are there. So there is a great variety of toys. And second last, do children have many toys? It may vary from child to child, because it has something to do with the economic status of the children. The children who are poor, they may not have many toys because their parents cannot afford. But those whose parents are very rich or super rich, they may be able to provide them a wide variety of toys. So children can have more or less toys as per their financial condition. You can give the example. So when I was young, I belonged to middle class family. So my parents didn't give me many toys, or whenever they bought, they were not very expensive. How are toys different than in the past? Everything is changing with the passage of time. So toys have also changed considerably. If we glance over the past, in the past, toys were really very simple and they were made of wood or fabric, cloth. But now, those toys are lost somewhere. Now we have more advanced toys like electronic toys, remote control cars, which are really very expensive as compared to the past toys. So this is what about this cue card. I hope that this information would help you to speak fluently, confidently, and in a better way. So thank you for watching this video. And yes, if you like the content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Bye. See you later in the next video.